My name is Mr. Rich. Today we're going to be going over low voltage applications. Here's my contact info. Today we're on Unit 3, Day 2. It's the objectives of the day. Explain the function of a thermostat, describe installation and adjustment of thermostat using wiring techniques, and explain uses of a thermostat, and install conventional 24-volt thermostats. The lab equipment we need: project board or base, 24-volt thermostat, 120 to 24-volt step-down transformer, 120-volt pigtail, and 1 terminal strip. Tools: wire cutters, wire strippers, flathead screwdriver, digital multimeter for troubleshooting. Materials that we need: Class 2 riser cable, 2 feet, and 4 mounting screws for devices. Now on the lab handout here, we have a diagram how to set it up. So on the top left, we have our step-down transformer with the pigtail. And then here we got our terminal strip. And then here's our thermostat. So let's go over the system that we got set up over here. So we're gonna start by connecting our 120-volt pigtail. And this is our 1900 box with a single pole switch supplying 120 volts into the terminal strip. So we're gonna measure the incoming power from line to neutral. We got 120 volts coming in. Now, on the primary side of the transformer, we only need 1 fuse holder for one of the legs. In particular, we're using this hot leg here for the fuse holder. So let's measure the voltage here. 120 volts. Now on the secondary side, similar concept. We need a fuse holder for one of the hot legs. So here is our fuse holder. So we're expected to have 24 to 28 volts from both hot legs here. There's our 28 volts. Now we need 24 to 28 volts to supply to our thermostat. So in particular, this red wire here is gonna be our 24 to 28 volts. So measuring from this wire to one of the legs on the secondary side of the transformer, we get 28 volts. Now it's important to note here, the setting is set to cool. So that means that after a certain threshold, the switch will close internally and there will be a 24 volt to 28 volt supply on one of these wires. So 72 is the ambient temperature. So that means since it's set to cool function here, the switch will close internally and there will be 24 volts feeding out through one of these wires here. Now in particular, we're supposed to get a reading from yellow to one of the hot legs on the secondary side of the transformer. So now this voltage feeds into the coil of this relay here, this contactor. And then from there, pin 1 will close, and then pin 3 will feed out a voltage to, say, a cooling system or a unit. That's all I got for today. Thank you for tuning in. Again, my name is Mr. Rich. It was a pleasure. I'll see you next time.